Greetings from the TCAWS office. As you know, I'm Todd Kercheval, along with
JP Laney.
We want to take just a couple of minutes out of your day to bring you some information and just kind of talk about this pandemic that's going on. JP, tell them what's happening here in Austin.
Well, hopefully things out there in the country are closer to normal than what they are here. The town is pretty much shut down. You know, we're joking, we're wearing these gloves, you know, kind of being funny, but
And we're keeping Brianna 6 feet away.
at least 6 feet away. You know, they have closed all the bars and restaurants. Hotels are shutting down. Airline travel is about to end, I think. And the Capitol complex is lockdown type. No visitors in or out. We have been summoned over there. They are still having meetings, but they're only letting a few people in. At the state agencies, the governor waived the regulations on the open meetings, and now all the meetings are going to be done for the foreseeable future online or video conference. And so that's going to be a change, but they're still meeting. The governor's office seems like every day is coming out tweaking a different rule or regulation in order to kind of keep things moving.
As an example, I had a meeting this morning just quickly at the Department of Agriculture, and we actually met outside the building. It was just a brief deal to kind of talk about some regulation where they could help out on one of the licensed entities. So, you know, government does continue to work during this time, though it's a very, very different version of what we've seen in the past.
Yeah, and I'll give you an example. The Department of Agriculture, you know, people don't think about it, but they're in charge of the rural healthcare program, so they're constantly in contact with all the rural hospitals. And one of the biggest things is they do the school lunch program, the food and nutrition program. So while all these schools are closing, you know, you see in the news that schools a lot of times is only place where some of these kids can get, you know, meals every day. And so I know they're working with a bunch of different school districts to at least still have the cafeteria staff still come in and have meals where they can still come pick them up. And so, you know, the economy was great. I mean, I don't think anybody can deny that things were going good, and then we got hit with this coronavirus, and then the whole oil issue, and that's really a separate issue, but it's a battle between, you know, Russia and Saudi Arabia, and you know, I guess trying to get at the United States on the shale stuff, and so it's really drove the oil market down. You know, Todd, talk a little bit about, you know, the effects that this is probably going to have on the upcoming session and dealing with the budget.
Obviously, this is a forecast, and like anything, a forecast can change. But, you know, they base our budget and our revenue estimates on $65 a barrel oil. Well, I can tell you right now that some oil is trading for $32 a barrel on the market. So that's going to have a huge impact on revenues and where the financial standing of the state is. I think where we've come from some pretty good financial times in the past, I think you're going to see some massive mandated cuts to try to get ahead of, you know, a real shortfall.
Well, talk about, Todd, you working on the budget, the sales tax revenue coming in on gas taxes and alcohol and food and motel, hotel, and all that stuff. What's that going to do?
JP, as everybody knows, we're so dependent upon sales tax, and when everybody's staying home and all these businesses are shutting down, that has a huge impact on the amount of revenue that's coming in. So when we do get back to normal, you know, it's not just like flipping a light switch. It won't just crank back up. We've got unemployment to deal with. We've got people behind in payments. You've got so much stuff that's going to take time. And so I think we're going to walk into a very different legislative session than what we anticipated, you know, 45 days ago. But I think it's extremely important, as the agriculture community has done since day one. Stay solid, stay vigilant. Remember that you're viewed as leaders in your community. How you react to this is going to have a ripple effect across your community and across the state. We are family, and let's make sure that we reach a hand out to those who are disadvantaged and make sure that we're taking care of folks that need the help. JP and I are going to be here taking care of things in Austin. We've got you guys in our thoughts and our prayers, and we'll talk soon.
If you need us, you know how to get a hold of us.
Bye, guys.